I'll show up soon. I think my computer is being really slow. I think it understood our conversation about the upgrade. I'm really sleepy. Hello. I think I forgot to say hello. I'll make myself bigger, but I feel like it might crash. I'm not sure if this is an internet problem or a computer problem because I don't have that many tabs open. I don't know if it just needs a restart or what's wrong with it. I don't know. I don't know if the new one will do this too, but it does feel weird that it's been a week. I checked. I almost missed the VOD, but I got it just in time. I checked, and the last stream was on Sunday. Around this time on Sunday, so it's been more than a week. Honestly, I'm not sure how I was able to download the VOD because I think I downloaded it this afternoon, which should be over a week, but maybe it's because, I don't know, maybe it holds it the whole day, no matter what time you do it. I need to, try to think straight. I'm extra sleepy because I have ate again. I'm not used to eating normally. Like I like to eat a lot at once and then not eat for 1 or 2 days. But it's weird doing that when you have to go out and be active and they force you to have lunch breaks. So I did it because I don't have work tomorrow, so I won't eat tomorrow. But I need to figure out how to eat healthily. Like portion-wise, because it's not healthy to not eat for 1 or 2 days, and it's not healthy to eat too much at once. So somehow I gotta figure out how to eat in normal schedules. Eat in a normal schedule, yeah. And I'm glad your week was okay. I think you said. What did you mean by not so lucky with new people? As in you haven't made new friends, or as and people haven't been blessed by your presence? Look nice. Yeah, no. And I read that I saw you were just talking in broken English, but no. I thought it was oh no, work nice, but oh no, work nice. I see. The importance of commas. I should have known. And this too. Too tired. My week, my week wasn't that good. It wasn't very good. But, I don't have work tomorrow, and I eat tasty things and watch YouTube, so I guess it ended well. But it wasn't very good. I haven't, I was, oh. I guess most people seem like that to me, and I probably seem like that to most people too. I didn't write down what I did day by day, so I'll try to remember everything, but there were a lot of things this week. I'll try to remember. I feel like it's good to stream now too, because I'm gonna forget every single thing, so we could do like a week overview. A week overview, yeah. What do I remember about Monday? I think I was off Monday, so I don't think anything really happened. I think I slept a lot. I slept a lot on Monday. And then on Tuesday, the guy came back as usual, but my boss saw it and she sent me away to do stalking instead of being at the front. So she's very cool. I saw what she did. Didn't tell me, but I know she's a cool lady. But I'm not really scared of him. He just, I guess, visits, at that time now. He doesn't, like, harass me or anything, so it's okay. I'm not scared. He doesn't stay after work, so I'm sure we'll be fine. But yeah, tomorrow's Monday, so I'm off again too. But that was on Tuesday. I feel like there was other stuff on Tuesday, but I can't really remember. I should keep a journal if I'm not gonna stream regularly. Tuesday. Anything special on Tuesday? I don't know. There's more biking. And then on Wednesday, I remember how I was just talking about having those glass Tupperwares and how I've had them for so long and they haven't broken. I knocked it off the table with my elbow when I was trying to read and eat at once, and it shattered into so many pieces. I just need a notebook. Just a notebook, but I just forget because I'm busy. But I was so sad. I was really, really sad because I really loved that container. It's like a glass bento box, and it's cute and had rabbits on it. And, I was really sad, but I thought, okay, I'll just spend the $16 again and buy it again on AliExpress. That's the only thing I've ever purchased on there, so I'll just buy it again, right? No problem. But it doesn't exist anymore. No place is selling it at all. It's completely out of stock everywhere. And I got it as a set. That was the 3-compartment one, so it was the bigger one and the more expensive one. And then I have a 2-compartment one still with the same design. But the 3-compartment boxes like that too with designs on them are harder to find in general. And that was the only day I bought the big one. And it's nowhere. And I tried to find a replacement, something that would look nice with it for maybe 2 hours. And I couldn't. I was gonna buy this one with a bear, but the top is brown, and the tops I have are see-through, and I like that better. And also my Tupperware is pink. It has pink designs and rabbits and lids, pink lids, with see-through tops. So it would completely ruin my set that I built. Well, that's a huge set, but it was like those 2 main pieces, and then I have three side containers with bunny rabbits, like small ones. I don't usually have cutesy stuff, but lunch containers are kind of the only thing, like to go silverware. That's really the only thing I like being cute, because if it's cute, then I'm more motivated to use it for meal planning and to eat healthy. I don't really know why, but like lunch boxes and meal containers and to go silverware, I like that being cute. And so I didn't replace it. I didn't buy a replacement. So now I just have that left. Maybe by the time this one is worn out, this one, yeah. A lot of other things really aren't that girly though. But by the time this one is worn out, maybe I will not want to have these kinds of kitty designs anymore. Maybe I'll feel embarrassed, or maybe I will have grown out of them. I don't know. And then it will be good I don't have it, I guess. By the time I break the other one, which surely will come before it's destroyed by wear and tear. Which only the design on the side would be destroyed by that. I'm trying to make myself feel better that it's gone. You know, because it did have a chip in it, and also it's too big to be used in the only lunchbox I own. And also I don't really have a need for 2 because I only need 1 to plan in advance, right? So why would I need 2 unless I'm making 2 meals in advance? But making 2 meals in advance, I can just wait until I eat the first one and make an advance later. But it's just all copium. I missed that lunchbox. And when I was trying to clean it up, I don't know why. I know you're not supposed to use your hands to clean up glass, but I didn't have a broom in there, and I was just very out of it. So I cut my hand in a couple of places, and I think I have a glass splinter in my thumb still, but I haven't tried to get it out with a tweezer. It's just that when I press on things in my thumb, it feels like a little sharp pain. Not the kind of like healing pain, but like something is still there poking me. So I'll try to take it out with a tweezer later. But it's really small if it is in there. I think I've had this tiny splinter in the base of my index finger for like 10 years. So I wonder if it will stay like that forever. Oh, funny how I mentioned that just as you said that. I hope not, because it's in a bad spot. I need this thumb. It's on my dominant hand. I can't have that being a sharp pain every time I put too much pressure on it. The other one is in a spot where it's fine, you know, nothing really gets to it. But I need my thumb. I need to be able to put a lot of pressure on it. So I'll try to get it out. Yeah. It's possible that it's not a splinter, but I can see it under the skin. It doesn't look like anything else, and I've had it for so long. I don't know what it is. If not a splinter. But as I was looking for a box to replace it with on AliExpress, they were having a deal for new customers, so I just used a new email, and I bought what was it? Oh, cute silverware, cute bunny silverware. It's also pink. Why? It's because it goes with the set. It goes with the set, yeah. And they're having a deal where you get a bunch of money off of their first item, so it was only 99 cents. And I got it today. Shipping was pretty fast too. So, and it is very cute. The box is a tiny bit, like the box that you carry silverware in is a little bit messed up, but mostly it's good, and the silverware is in good condition. It has these bunny ears on the edges, and okay. Hello. Mm. For the office look, yes. Maybe. But I also, when I was on there, since it was such a good price, I was kind of compelled to buy something else, so I bought another portable silverware that's in like 2 pieces, so it's really small, really compact. So like the fork handle is separate from the fork end, you know? But the thing, they also had chopsticks, but the thing that you screw the chopsticks on with, the edge of one part, it was melted weirdly, so it doesn't actually go on. So I'm gonna try to return it, but I don't know how returns work with AliExpress. I feel like it's gonna be a nightmare. But I spent 99 cents on the thing I actually wanted, and then the thing I bought that was kind of an impulse buy that I thought I would bring with me in case I was, embarrassed of the bunnies. It doesn't work, and it was more expensive. It was like $8 or $9. And I'm gonna try to return it though, because I shouldn't have bought it in the first place. I don't need more than one pair of travel silverware. I only ever need one. Just like I only need the one lunchbox. I don't even need the one that's shattered. Who needs 3 compartments, right? The lunchbox I use anyway to hold the glass lunchbox container. It's too small for everything, and it doesn't hold either. I today only bought a little bit of food. It was not heavy at all, and it still couldn't hold the Velcro, so it's just not a great lunchbox. So the excuse that only fits in there won't even hold up once I get a decent lunchbox, but it's okay. It was such a good container too. I didn't think about having to return this because when I made the new account, it didn't prompt me to make a password. So I don't know how I'm gonna sign back in to try to return it. I guess you can reset it through your email, but I didn't think about it because what I bought from there so far has been really good. It's my fault it broke anyway. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever dropped the big ones, though. I've only dropped the small containers. But there was still glass and they didn't break. I missed that lunchbox. And my break, I broke it during my lunch break, so all my food was in it. I just started eating too, and I had peanut butter and apples in there, and the peanut butter was all full of glass. And I didn't want to waste it, so I spent a lot of lunch break rinsing off all my fruit that fell on the floor, and some of it still had glass in it, but I still ate it. If it was too big, I spit it out, the glass pieces, but I ate a few glass shards. Not enough that they would cut up my insides or anything, but just very small. I didn't want to waste the food, but I wasted a lot of the peanut butter because it was too full of glass. I can't rinse off the peanut butter. Well, no microplastics because that's why I use the glass lunchbox. But I guess I kind of defeated the purpose. by willingly eating the glass. It was just a little bit, only a little bit. And because I had to spend a lot of my break time cleaning, and you have to clock out for lunch, I lost working time too. Exactly. And so I had a little bit of tram mix up too, and it went all over the floor. And I was gonna eat it, but then I thought, no, I shouldn't stoop so low to eat a few, what were they called? Peanuts. So I let them go with the glass. I don't know why peanuts are ranked lower to me than apple slices and grapes, but they are. For some reason, I think maybe for a moment I must have had a little bit of dignity, and then when I saw the food, I guess it went away. I don't know. But yeah, I lost some food, but I saved a lot of it. And then I had to go sweep it up, and yeah, the break was like 45 minutes. Or 15 minutes instead of 30. And so I lost some time to work, and I really need to make money right now because I didn't buy the computer. It's funny that you say that. I'm very talkative here, but oh wait, I guess we'll talk about that later. But at work, I always feel very worried that me being too quiet will come across as weird or make people uncomfortable. But I just never have anything else to say around people, never. But when I'm here, I guess my brain thinks I'm alone, and so I can just yap. I can yap like I yap to myself. My brain doesn't register you as human. Not that you're subhuman, just monkey brain. See, I did buy the PC that I showed you. I know that Photon showed me a different one. I saw that one already. I think I'll reply in the Discord. I haven't read a lot of the messages recently because I've been so tired since early Saturday, a little bit before that. So I haven't read all the messages, but I wanted I saw that one, but I didn't want it because I wanted Ryzen instead of Intel Core. So I like the one that I got. And last time I checked, the computer I showed you originally was still sold out. And the more I think about it, the more I like the idea of picking up the computer, because I think you have a way better chance of it working as intended. Out of the box, I need water. Okay. Because a lot of the reviews I saw that were negative were about the parts not working properly, and I think there's a good chance that it's because they get messed up in shipping. And I feel like the regulation for technology being shipped is better when being shipped to a Best Buy versus being shipped to someone's house from a warehouse, right? It must be better regulated and controlled than synonym. I feel it must be true. So I feel more comfortable about it. And I think the price was about the same or $50 more. So either way, I think it was good. I like it. Whatever it may be. But I'll respond later after this, I guess. And Wednesday. So Wednesday is when I broke it, and that Wednesday was pretty bad. I was very tired, and then I had to do the sizing, and what it means is that you have to go through the racks and you have to put everything that people throw on the floor and on the racks back where they belong, and put everything that's in the wrong spot in the right spot. And as I was going through it, well, one person in particular, but people kept completely destroying what I just fixed. And I was so tired and sad from my lunchbox being destroyed. And I had to keep going back and hanging up pants. And the thing is, I was right there too. I was right in front of them working on it, but they just didn't care. I almost respect the nerve, you know? I could never. It's sort of respectable. How's heartless? But it's okay. I mean, it's my job anyway. It gives me something to do. I don't mind it. It's just kind of funny to me. But a little bit frustrating too, given my mood. But mostly just wow. And then also to add on top of it, my boss forgot to give me my last break. So I was just I didn't have. I was too nervous to ask her because she's a scarier boss. She's a bit stricter, and so I kept like walking up halfway and then going right back. Because we were getting close to closing, and then we got to closing and I couldn't ask anymore. I was gonna use the break to buy a snack to make myself feel better. So you lost my business. You lost the $2.50 I was gonna spend on some cookies or something. I hope you see what you've done now. With associate discount, of course, but yes. So I just worked for free for 15 minutes essentially, which is fine. It's okay. At least I got paid. The only difference is I just would have been sitting during that time. I wouldn't have made anything extra, so it is what it is. I couldn't work up the courage to ask for a break. So it's fine. It's okay. And the person who was leaving behind destruction in their wake was there too, so maybe it was good that I stayed because then maybe they would have thrown more on the rack if I left. And then there would have been more for me to do after closing. Because usually we stay 30 minutes after closing, but if it's really messy, we stay 45 or an hour. So maybe it worked out. And on the way home, to make myself feel better, I wanted to see if there was some place to get ice cream, and there was a CVS, or was it Walgreens? I don't remember. They're always next to each other though. But I asked, someone was smoking outside. I asked if they were still open, and they said the other one was across the street. So I think either CVS said that about Walgreens, or Walgreens about CVS. This is irrelevant. This has nothing to do with anything. The point is, I went in there to get ice cream, and I wanted to buy some for my mom too. And they had a deal where you buy one and get 50% off, but it wasn't on all the flavors. There were a few that were missing the tax, and I thought it was just a coincidence. A coincidence, but just, they fell off or something. But actually, some of the flavors weren't discounted, and the one I bought wasn't part of the discount. I guess my taste buds are too typical to deserve a discount. I got what is it called? Mint chocolate cookie. Yeah, mint chocolate cookie. And then I got my mom one that was chocolate, vanilla, and brownie. And then I also bought these, like, I saw a Reese's peanut butter snack with popcorn and pretzels. I want to try it. I wanted to try it, and it was pretty good. But all that was so expensive. Just those 3 things. They were only a pint of ice cream each. I could have bought over a gallon of ice cream for the same price at Walmart. It was so expensive. But someone else was going in there for late night ice cream too, so I think they must get a lot of sweet tooth wanderers like us. But it was, what was it, like it was like $7.50 for a pint. It was so expensive. And there was no discount on my flavor. And then, I don't remember how much the other one was, but the total came out to like 22 with tax. It was so much I spent on that. Food that's terrible for you. And then by the end of the night, I ate the whole pint that night too. And then I felt so sick. And I wanted to see if there was something that you could take to, never mind. The point is I felt really sick at the end and I wanted not to feel sick, but I just had to wait. I just had to wait. So, but I cannot, they used to have stuff for it, but I guess because it's very unhealthy. Yeah. In the moment it was nice. But I mentioned before, I just have a really big sweet tooth. So I can't have too many sweets around the house. I can't have ice cream around the house. Stuff like that. It's just better for me not to do that. I didn't need to change that I didn't need to change though. So luckily I got some singles. I was gonna get them when I bought a snack at work, but I couldn't. So you could have even gone rid of some of your singles. Look what you've done. I don't think they need it though. And what was I saying? Everything was really expensive there. Even the chocolate. I was looking at the candy. One bar of chocolate was also $7. So expensive. Maybe because I shop at Aldi mostly. I'm not used to these prices, but jeez, it's like 2 candy bars and I'm at my it's hours worth of work. I can't. So yeah, my favorite snack. Do I have a favorite snack? Ruffles. Cheese and sour cream. Yeah. No, it wasn't. It was just, I think, Godiva. Not Godiva. Ghirardelli. Yeah, Ghirardelli. That one. Yeah. I really like those ones. And I like trail mix too. The original, you know? Peanuts, almonds, M&M's, raisins. Only time raisins are good. I really like trail mix. But I don't really like cranberries in them. Or those ultra healthy trail mixes. It kind of ruins it. It's gotta be a little bit unhealthy. I guess it's a good hiking snack, but I don't enjoy hiking, so... in the traditional trail mix, I also like a lot of the trail mix derivatives that are like ultra sweet. My mom has one that's turtle, which is like caramel pieces, chocolate, peanut butter, cookies. What's the other thing? And then I forgot what the nut is. Walnuts? But in the original, I would say... it's hard to rank, because it's... they're the best together. Mm, hmm. I mean, nothing can exist without the other, so how do you rank them? I think the only thing I would say is peanuts at the bottom. They're sort of like the cookie base without the chocolate chips, you know? The rice that the toppings go on top of. You need them there, but they're very bland, you know? So, that's all. That's all yeah. And then raisins and M&Ms and almonds are tied. Peanuts at the bottom. The necessary glue. But glue isn't very yummy. Speaking of, does a Cracker Barrel still have peanuts? I feel bad for whoever had to sweep up. I feel like they might have changed that though. But I remember, I think it was a Cracker Barrel. They gave you a huge barrel of, believe it or not crackers, peanuts. And you had to peel them yourself and eat them, and you throw them on the floor. You throw the shells on the floor. But peanuts are really cheap, so that's why they're the base, you know? Well, compared to other nuts. Well, Five Guys might have done that too, but not the one I went to. Isn't Five Guys a burger place? I've never seen that before. But I tried to bake fast food when it melts, and it didn't melt. Which is good. I hope my mom likes the flavor. She was asleep, so she couldn't. Yes, Five Guys burgers and fries. She was asleep, so she couldn't tell me which one she wanted, but she eats a lot of the flavors. Oh wait, the music ended. I feel worried that it's gonna... my computer won't be able to handle this, but... okay, there we go. Maybe so. They might have ended the policy because of COVID though. Just like how Sweet Tomato stopped being a buffet and shut down pretty much everywhere. I think a lot of, maybe not a lot, but some restaurant chains definitely did, at least regionally. Oh, with Sweet Tomatoes. I think there's one restaurant left that's called something else, and I think it's in Texas. I don't know. I'm gonna visit it one day. It's a Italian restaurant. But so I bought those things. They were very expensive. I will not be doing that again. But I was in a bad mood, and I just ended with a stomach ache and a lot of regret. But temporarily it was good. And then let's see. That was Wednesday. Yeah. It was beach buying, and the thing is, I even had sweets at home, but they just weren't good enough because it's all like dark chocolate stuff. But I wanted absolute sugar. And let me see. I did not bother. Remember how I said I got that tracking app for what you eat. I just didn't bother that day, and so I haven't started it back up again. It was too shameful to track it that day. So I just didn't. And I didn't want to ruin the fun of my binge by seeing the calorie count, you know, on the sugars. I'm sure it was like 4 days worth of sugar. I didn't want to look. And so I just didn't write it down. And I haven't since. I'll get back on it soon. Yeah, not even just on my end, the server might have crashed. I saved everybody who's using that as a tracking app. It might have ruined the whole thing. So really, I did the noble thing by not tracking what I was eating that day. And still not doing it, letting it recover from what was never entered. No, I'm not cheating. I'm just pushing back the start date. The start date a lot. It's not like I've done this 3 times before. Definitely not. No. Of course. So I don't work tomorrow. I don't have work tomorrow, so I'll probably, since I eat too much, I'll probably stay up and naughty for a couple days, and then we'll see how it goes. I really do like eating when I come home, though. So maybe I'll just, instead of trying to eat all my food for the day at work, maybe I'll just eat a snack at work and then eat dinner at home. Maybe. Yeah, that might be better. Cause anyway, when I'm in work mode, it's weird to be full in work mode. I feel very sluggish. If I try to eat all my food for the day, then I'll be sluggish no matter what. So maybe just eat a snack there? I don't know. But anyway, that was Wednesday. Thursday, I didn't have work, but I had to go with my mom somewhere. So I still had to leave the house. It didn't feel like a true day off at all. Yeah. So I think maybe just eat a snack unless I'm really hungry. And that's the carry anyway. Yeah. I don't eat before work either because of that. And also because I like eating during one smaller period during the day. It's gonna be so hard to get over my binge fast schedule. Because that's how I've been eating for so many years. And it just worked for me. I eat enough for 2 days during like 1 3-hour segment, and then I don't eat for a day or two. And that always worked for me. But I can't do that anymore because I'm up, you know, and I'm at places, I'm at a restaurant, and I'm active, so I have to eat something. Also, I'm really tired too, really weak. And also I'm surrounded by yummy smells. Even when I go to the retail place, I bike past the sub place and they're making all their bread fresh in the morning, and it smells so good. Well, I sniff really hard when I go past it. It's such a good smell. Mm. Yeah. I guess I see what you mean. Coming home to nice meals is great. But at least when I come home to shower, sometimes I can cook some stuff while I shower. Like I sauteed some carrots today. Last time, I burnt them. I burnt them on the day I made the tteokbokki. Tteokbokki. I don't know. I can't say it. I burnt them really badly, and then I ate the burnt carrots out of spite. But I was just eating chore. But I was really sad that day too, because I found a new method of making my of cutting the carrots to saute them. Instead of cutting them into half and then an eighth and then a fourth, an eighth, so forth. Instead of doing that and trying to cut them really thin, I just used the peeler on the carrot after I cut off the ends, and then you get really small slices, uniform and quicker. Maybe that's obvious. Maybe it's obvious that you should do that, but I never thought of it before. And so I was really excited to try them that day, but I just made these burnt strands of carrot. Unidentifiable, mind you. A crime. A war crime. Against all tuber kind. Popcorn stand. Oh, that would be nice. I would be very tempted to buy popcorn though. Yeah, we couldn't even find the teeth in there. Imagine how badly they were burnt for there to be no teeth. Anyway, those aren't supposed to be destroyed by fire, but look at what I did. I did the impossible. Anyway, what was I saying? What was I saying? Oh yeah, popcorn. I would be very tempted to buy them. But this time, I had 2 carrots left and I didn't burn them. I didn't burn the carrots. And they were good. And I had broccoli and mushrooms and rice. And I ate my, I didn't eat it. I drank the one, what is it called? I have it here. Lemonade. Melon lemonade that I bought that one time that I was saving for a special day, cheer up day. And this was a cheer up day. So, it was really yummy. I liked it a lot. How much was it? Is there a price on here? I'm sure it was cheaper. A lot cheaper than the ice cream, whatever it was. There's no price. Probably a couple bucks. That was really good. If I go back to Walmart, which I probably will not go back to Walmart, but if I do, I'll buy a few more. They had a few other flavors too. I think they had strawberry, which I probably won't like as much as melon, and something else. I don't remember. Yeah, you might be right. It might be like 3 or 4. Well, $2.99 or $3.99. Why the 99? I know what you're doing. But it does work, doesn't it? Psychologically. There's a reason they do it. What is it? Stuff. I was saying stuff in yeah. Just like my computer was $13.99. What a steal. We're in the 300s. 1500s. Imagine I was someone who spent money in the 1400s. You can't, right? Because it's just so far away. Very cost conscious consumer. Yes. So that was Wednesday. I'm sure there are more things. Maybe I'll remember them. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But that was Wednesday. Thursday I had to go. I had to go out with my mom somewhere, so it didn't really feel like a day off, even though it was. And then after I went there, I was on call that day though, but I didn't get anything. I didn't get anything, and the day before that she said she'll tell me for sure if I'm working on Saturday, and I didn't get anything, so okay, I'm not working Saturday. Maybe I should at least try to work Thursday. So I was gonna... Well, they also said at my other job, they asked me, I said I was on call that day, and I said if I didn't have to go, then I would call them because I kind of needed people, but I just never called them because I just wanted to sleep. I was so tired. I didn't sleep that day before I went with my mom, so I wasn't summoned luckily, and then I just went to sleep. I just didn't call. There was nothing in writing. I wasn't scheduled. I was just supposed to call if I didn't get called in my other work, but I just pretended I did. I didn't ask about it. And so I slept. Oh, but we had people coming. Oh, yeah, this is because I remember. Well, that's so important, but our dishwasher broke and we had people coming from, I think it was 1 to 4. And so my mom had a doctor's appointment and we were rushing, so she dropped me off at a gas station to get an Uber home in case they came home before she did. But they didn't. They came home like 10 minutes after she did, so I didn't even need to get an Uber. But we couldn't have known that. And I was wearing clothes, like weird clothes I just threw on because I didn't know I would be seen by people. Really, I wasn't prepared to be out, you know. So I had the most mismatching things of all time on. And my Pokemon, baby Pokemon shirt I told you I bought really cheap at the mall. And a really bright jacket and sweatpants, and yeah, it looks so weird. I don't usually go out that mismatched, you know. Not that I have style. I don't really have style either, but it looked funny. And I had a big sun hat. Cause the sun. It just looked very funny, I think. It really did look like a vampire with that sun hat and the heavy clothes on in the hot sun. And also, I got this, I did this like peel thing, which is supposed to, I guess helps skin texture and stuff, so it makes your face all red. So it really did look like I was a vampire out there with my sun hat on in the shade, trying to avoid the sun at all means. Okay. I don't think there's any need to cringe at our past selves. Well, it's good to cringe because it means you have self-awareness. But we all did cringy stuff. It's okay. Even now, I'm sure we're doing cringy stuff. It's normal. It's good, I think. So, what else? Yeah. What silly stuff did I do? Maybe not during high school. It's just more sad during high school. I don't know. But that was on Thursday, right? So then I got home early. The guy, I heard him talking, but he was talking. This is why it's kind of interesting that Photon Man mentioned the Pitbull thing, because the guy was talking about how when he was younger, his sister, his cousin, when she was sleeping next to their dog, their Pitbull, she just turned over and lightly tapped him, like her hand flipped over, and he bit her face, and like the dog went back and forth really fast with her face in its jaws, and she had to go to the hospital and get stitches, and she still has scars there. Pitbulls really scare me. I support a pitbull ban. It's even worse numbers than what he sent to about the mixed breeds. It's like, I think it's like 70% of dog attacks, at least according to the site I was looking at before. I think it was 71%. But maybe because those were non-fatal. The point is they're really scary. They're not a man's best friend. They're a man's nightmare. I don't think it's a good idea them to. It's just, at the same time though, what do you do with them? Do you just let them become wild? I'm sure they could survive because, well, they're kind of fighting dogs. I think they could, or else you'd kind of have to eradicate a species, wouldn't you? And that's not quite right either. Maybe slowly reintroduce them into the wild, but it could be a carnivorous pack species, like wolves. Back to their roots, away from humans. They're scary. But then again, I'm sure there are some that are sweet. I don't know. You have to do it slowly, even if you could do it. They use it on dog fighting too. I'm not sure how you would do this. No way, that's moral. But just a really high risk. Yeah, a lot of dogs are really sweet though. But it's true. You do have to be careful around strange dogs and you don't put your face next to them. Ever. Even if they look sweet, don't kiss them. It's not their... I was gonna say not their face, but how do you kiss their belly? It's weird. So yeah, don't kiss them either. And you don't know if they have ticks or if they're dirty. But sometimes I see strangers that kiss stranger dogs. I don't know. It's really strange. Anyway, but it's really scary that a dog breed could freak out like that at a child for lightly hitting it while she was sleeping. That's so frightening. Truly. So it really is. Anyway, I can't imagine how scary that must have been for her. And for him too, watching that as a kid. Scary, really. Well, it's kind of like how you can talk to babies and high-pitched voice other people's babies. I don't know, there are different rules for babies and pets. You can't step out of social norms and have it be socially acceptable. I guess it is normal. But, okay, that was for Thursday. Oh, and then on Thursday too, we booked flights. I'm gonna go with my mom. Actually, I said my brother. I was gonna go with my brother, but he has too much to do. So we're gonna go look at apartments in early December. Oh wait, did I just say the state? Because I said the state in my head, but I don't know if I said it out loud. I'll probably end up doing that eventually. Just pretend you don't hear, okay? But we're gonna go look, and well, unless I'm moving to like South Dakota with a population of 5, I think I'll be fine anyway. If you didn't know. What did I do to deserve this? Deserve such graciousness? I don't know. Must have done something really good in the past life. Really, really good. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Booking flights. And I looked through the listings online, and there's one place that has a 2-month. You get 2 months free if you move in by the 31st, and if you what is it? Sign. I forgot, but sometime in early December. So it's a really good deal, but you have to have a 14-month lease, which is fine. And it's really pretty. And so we booked a few places to look at. But the thing is, my mom now has a party she has to go to. Well, not has to, but she really wants to go to on the day that we booked the tour, and we already booked the flights too. And so now we have to change all of that around. I hope that we can tour it on the 5th then, because I really like that place, and it has the best deal. Yeah, it's pretty soon. I have to... It's in 2 weeks. We're going in 2 weeks. So we have to call them soon. Just in case. I'm just tired. I have to call them to rebook. Hopefully the guy is available on Friday. Because we only did that a few days ago, so hopefully it's okay to change it. All the other stuff that we booked was on Friday as well, so It is affordable. It's a really good price. With the 14-month deal and the 2 months, it's really affordable. And it's pretty. I just need a tour to get a sense of the area and the space and everything. And what else? What else? Stuff. I think I'll give them my old school email instead of my personal. I gave one of them my personal, but I think from now on I'll give them my old school email so I'm not inundated with lots of realtor spam. You know, I still get work spam. Fake jobs all the time. Well, not all the time, it's slowed down quite a bit. Okay. So we'll go there, and then I think if I do get that place, the move-in date is the 31st of December, but doesn't mean I actually have to be gone from here then. I just have to start paying then, I think. Or at least pretend to move in. Yeah, my old school email is my fake professional email. Really? My job has my real one. And my old school email will be deleted in, I don't know, a couple years or so. I don't know how long you can use it. But a little while. What was I saying? Saying. I had a hard time keeping track of things in my head. Work, school, moving. Oh yeah. So I think you have to pretend to move in on the 31st, but I think I'll really move in like 2 weeks into January. So it's coming up pretty soon. It's like 2 months away. It's a little bit funny. Yeah, it just ended up being that way. Well, I kind of already planned that, but the move-in deadlines for these places just kind of helped speed it up a little. Hopefully I'll make a few thousand more dollars before I leave. It's 2 months. No, not even 2 months. Actually, I don't know if I can make a few thousand. Maybe 2,000. Depends on how much work I get. I need to work as much as possible before I go because it will take a bit of time for me to find a job. But I might start looking once I go up there. I probably will start looking once I go up there for touring apartments. Yeah. I'll probably use the job site since I'm not as familiar with the state, so I don't know if I can go in person. Yeah, and because I bought the computer, I really need to save as much as possible. And I'm right near my credit card limit. I'm really close. I can't go over, but I don't want to pay it yet. Usually I would pay it by this point just to make it a bit safer, but I don't want to pay it because do you remember how I mentioned that I bought that one set of silverware? The one for 99 cents and then the impulse buy one that I'll try to return? Well, the whole thing ended up being less than $10, but I got a $10 transaction fee on top of it, and I was trying to figure out why, and I think it's because on AliExpress sometimes they mischarge it as a cash advance instead of just a product purchase. So I got a cash advance fee, but there was no cash advance. So I'm gonna try my best to sort it out and get my $10 back. Cause I spent more on the transaction fee than on the products. And it doesn't make any sense, it's a mistake. So I'll try to get that back, and I'll try to return the defective set. And also, I think I told you about over-the-air headphones, but I tried them, and I think I just don't like headphones. They feel a bit heavy and a bit tight and uncomfortable, and I don't know. And then when I lean back on my pillow, they hit the back and cause pressure. It's not comfortable. I think I'm a solid earbud enjoyer. I don't like headphones. And I don't want ones I just wear while using the computer, because I don't play that many games. But yeah, I don't like headphones. And also the rims of the headphones, the plush parts, wear out pretty fast on a lot of them. Really? You like the snug feel and the weight? But yeah, I don't play enough games for me to not use them. Just use them at the computer and not in bed, so I want to just buy a wireless set of earbuds. For the what was I saying? With the PC, but also I can use my wired earbuds. Maybe I'll just do that. Yeah, but you can't really use IEMs out of the shower either, because, well, at least I moisturize, like, I use moisturizer too on my ears, and IEMs used to get them all, get moisturizer on them, so I can't use them either. But I guess you couldn't use them even more, earbuds, headphones even more, because your hair is wet. That takes even longer to dry. True, another reason I should return them. Thank you. And those are $40, so I'll get $40 back, which is good. They were 50% off. They're good quality, but yeah, I don't need them. I don't even think I need wireless earbuds right now, but maybe I should buy them during Black Friday or Cyber Monday, because I'll need them sometime soon. When I move to my new place, I'm gonna do that bed setup I was talking about, where you use your monitor as a TV. I'm definitely gonna do that. And then I need wireless earbuds, because I won't be using my I won't be just using earbuds at the desk anymore. So I should buy them now. Or there are deals, because it will save me later. Save me later on. Yep. Right, so what day are we on? Thursday. Oh no, I'm getting delusional. What's funny? Why am I laughing? Thursday. I think I covered Thursday, so came back. Oh, we booked the flights. Yeah. I have to make sure it has a place where I can big enough space to do the desk at the end of the bed thing. And I guess it doesn't need to be furnished, because we can get cheap furniture at thrift store. I think it was Ashley Furniture. I've never been there before, but there are cheap furniture warehouses. You can get beds and stuff. It would be nice to get one of those. It would be nice to get one of those beds that has the option to like put the head of it up, That would be really awesome, but it's also a huge money investment. And then you need to save. I guess it depends on how much I make and if I'm able to get a job fast enough. Because that would be a really good investment to have for a while. I love those. Then you don't have to use pillows to stack behind you. And... Well, I eat at my desk, so I don't even need a dinner table if it doesn't come with it. And I don't need a couch or TV. So, we're saving. Especially if the bed goes up at the end, then I wouldn't need a couch, because it will work just the same. Well, kind of. I mean, I guess you can't put your feet down like you do a couch, it's always up. But I like that. You can just put your feet behind you. You can just sit on your legs if you wanted to. But that would be really cool, a bed like that. Because I like sleeping at an angle too, so that would be awesome. I might do that instead of wasting money on a cheap bed that I'll get rid of soon. I might just do that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But my mom said she would drive me to I would pay for gas. Oh yeah. I should do it then. Just to make you jealous, yeah. With every penny. Really? It does of my not being able to buy anything more. But I don't have nothing. I have the desk and I have... Maybe you mean like starting fresh, you know? With fewer things. Maybe that's what you mean. Can you start on your own? Thursday. I see. If I could get rid of the faulty thing in the earbuds, headphones too, even more minimalist. And oh, I might try to buy a cooking knife during, I mean a good chef's knife during Black Friday too. I tried to buy one a while ago, but it never shipped, so I cancelled it. But I think it's in my Amazon history, so I might try to look for the same one because I thought it was a really good one. It was Japanese blade with Western handle. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect together. I tried my cook friend, not a friend, but my coworker. He got a knife from the restaurant, and it was a Japanese knife with the octagonal handle. I was right, it is not comfortable. The octagonal handle is not comfortable. It like digs into your palm. But the blade was good, so it would be perfect with a Western handle, like a smooth one with little grips for the indents for your fingers. But not octagonal, it's uncomfortable, especially the edges. So I'm glad I got to try it. I just had to cut some carrots. Yeah, I cut some carrots for the restaurant, so I got to try it, which is nice. But I had a feeling it wouldn't be that great to grip, and it wasn't. Not to me, at least. Maybe if you work with it enough, but... didn't like it. So... No. No, I did my normal carrot cutting method. Using the... What is it? The kopaba? Using... Scraper... Peeler. Using the peeler to to cut carrots for sauteing. It just came to mind one day. It's truly genius, I know. Who could think of such a scheme except a true genius madman? Feel free to take it though. Take my idea, run with it. Be convicted if you dare, thrown in the madhouse. Yeah. because it's... I mean, the blade isn't the problem. It's the handle. The handle, I don't feel like it offers much of an advantage, but... I mean, if you're accustomed to it, then I guess a Western blade would be weird. It just isn't... To me, it's not good to grip. I don't like it. Anyways, Thursday... Friday, I went to... Oh, I see. Yeah. Definitely it is. But even just for regular cutting, if you have to put a lot of pressure if you're cutting something hard like carrots, it... The octagonal one, like, indents your hand. It pushes into your hand too much. Oh yeah, round handles too. That's also on Japanese knives. You have the round ones or the octagonal ones. Anyways, so Friday I went to work. I went to my restaurant. Yes, I went to my restaurant job. On Friday. And so... It was okay. It was okay. I was tired as usual. But... Oh wait, was that Friday? Oh yeah, okay. And she asked if I had anything to do Saturday, and I said no, I didn't have anything to do Saturday. So she said that they were having like participating in a little festival thing. It wasn't really a festival, just a little event where there were lots of restaurants from nearby, and they would all have tables with samples for this event for kind of rich people. And she wanted me to go there to help out with our booth on Saturday, even though I wasn't supposed to come, but I had nothing to do Saturday. So I said, so I said I'd go even though I was really tired. And I didn't sleep that night, of course. I didn't sleep that night. And I was anything at the restaurant? I feel like there was probably something, but I just forgotten. Well... Oh, was it Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. No, was it Friday? Oh wait, my memory is getting all weird. Yeah, no, it was Friday too. I hadn't biked from the restaurant yet because I haven't had that many days working there since I started biking full time. And so on that day, my mom had nothing to do, so she could drop me off that day. Even though I don't want her to normally, but I think there was some kind of reason, like we had to go somewhere, or she had to go somewhere, I don't remember. Anyway, the point is, I got to bike home at night, so, which was better, because I was kind of nervous biking there, that was a bit farther, but actually it's really close. It's a lot closer than I thought. It's only like 5 minutes from the other place. Like, so it's not even 5 miles, it's more like maybe a bit more than 5 minutes, but not much more. The only problem is you have to go over this bridge, and I'm so slow. I'm so slow going up. Honestly, I'm very slow in general, and I don't know if it's just that I'm weak or out of shape, or if the bike is really messed up. But the turning radius on the bike is terrible. If you're in a 2-lane road, two cars, two car lanes, if you start on the right side, turning on the right side, your bike turns around by the time you get to the other side. Right by the time you get to the other side, that's a turning radius on it. It's so big. You can't make any sharp turns at all, so I have to slow down when I go to sidewalks. When I go from the road to the sidewalk and there's a turn, I have to slow down so much because the turning radius is really bad. It's really bad with any sort of speed. So I am... What else? And it's just very slow. very slow biking, and I really don't know if I'm just still not used to it or if the bike is bad. That's about what I do. I have to slow down so much for a turn. And that's pretty much what I'm doing. But yeah, it's just with speed you can't turn it, so I should probably use a different bike. We have a couple others. I feel like the bike might be messed up because I shouldn't be struggling this much to go like 3 miles an hour. You know? I shouldn't be. Well, hey, okay. Let's not insult my speed that much. I'm at least a solid 5 miles an hour. Okay? And then... Oh, what was I saying? My mom bought a bike light too, because I don't have any. I think she thought it came in a pack of 2, but it was just one bike light for one wheel. And also it stopped working after a single use. So no doubt she got it from the dollar store, but I'm not gonna mention it, because it's a thought that counts. So... yeah. I'll just leave it. I'll leave it there. We'll have the spirit of a light inside of it. It's fine. There aren't really that many cars. On the big roads, I wait my turn, you know, to go even if there aren't cars. On the big intersections, which there are a couple of. So it's fine if I don't have lights and I still see well in the dark. So it's okay. I don't need them. But at least she thinks they're there, which is good. And she won't worry. Even though they're not there. And they are only it. Because it's one. Yeah. They have patterns on there. I do have those. I do have the reflective strips. I think the bike came with them. But they have these patterns on them, but I never got to see them because I bike too slow. It's just single colors. The single colors alternating. No cool pattern. Although I bet it's hard to see, even if I did go fast enough, it's hard to see your own wheel while you're biking anyway. But I think I could have had an idea of what the pattern looks like if I were a bit faster. And by a bit I mean 2 to 3 times to 4 times faster. There's something wrong with the bike, right? It's not just that I'm out of shape or my legs are weak. I checked if the tires are flat, but they're not really flat. The gear is really high, which makes it harder to pedal, but if you put it down, then you're just pedaling more for the same speed. So I don't know if that's better. You'll see. I'm gonna try another bike and then you'll see. I'll make you eat your own grin, yeah. When I go whole 3 miles an hour faster, you'll see. Cause I feel like riding a bike was never this tiresome on my legs. So unless I'm really out of shape, I think the bike is kind of messed up. It's very frustrating too when I'm running a bit late to work because I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard to go faster and it just doesn't. It's so slow. And it also makes rickety sounds and it also kind of bounces. Weirdly, it's not a smooth ride. And the seat's a bit loose. So I think the bike is just old. Yeah, so on Friday she said on Saturday I could do that event. And then I got a call from my other workplace and they wanted me to work there on Saturday too. But she just asked before then. So yeah, so I could come earlier, and so I went to 9 AM I went to work at 9 a.m. that day and I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep that night either. I was so tired and I was a bit late to work, and I couldn't go any faster because my legs are so tired and the bike is so slow. But I only ended up being a little bit late, like 1 minute late. But you're supposed to put your things away first, and I didn't. You're supposed to put your things away before you clock in, but I just clocked in because I was in a rush. And yeah. But I wish I could bike a bit faster because I really should be leaving like 30 minutes before, but I only left 20 that day. I left at 8:40 a.m. and the sun was really bright. I keep forgetting how bright it's gonna be because of daylight savings. It's still 9:40. But I tried really hard. I think I didn't give someone enough notice that I was passing either. I think I surprised them, but I thought they heard me. But I guess they didn't. So I guess I'll be more careful. With people that are walking by with their back to the bike. I think I gave her an early morning start on the bus. No cup of coffee needed. Very awake. Although I couldn't have surprised her at my speed, I thought, but it was a surprise nonetheless. I really thought she heard me. But she didn't, because I heard her say Jesus. I was too out of it to even process that until like 20 seconds later. I didn't even know what was going on. Yeah, I felt bad, but I couldn't even function. I didn't sleep, and I worked the day before. I was so tired. I didn't know what was going on. I almost cried on my way to work that day. I was so out of it and so tired. And I was trying so hard to bike faster, my legs just couldn't make it happen. And it was so bright and so sunny and so hot. It was the worst day. And then the day was worse because I got like my first bad customer experiences. People are much worse during the day. Did you know that? Like during all of my night shifts, I didn't have any really unpleasant customers, but during the day, I guess people are mean or for some reason. I don't know. But I'm never. I was about to say I'm never doing a day shift again, but then I just remembered something. But maybe it was a coincidence. I don't know. But when I went there, one of the ladies, well, the first lady, no, but people have been pretty nice to me during the night shifts. But the first lady, she was really angry about a previous customer, a previous employee who had accidentally given her, both bras when she just wanted one. And so she was, like, angry at me about it. And even though I said I would return it, but she was, yeah, just getting mad at me and then complaining about her. And then, she was also, saying like, at least you people could do your jobs properly, and I can't even work here, but I could do your job and be a manager. And then I felt bad. I was like, before then, because she said, I can't do this job, and I thought this was before she had talked for too long. I thought she was just being down on herself. I was like, oh sure, of course you can. But she's, because I think most people can. It's a minimum wage job, but no, it's because she is disabled. So I think she's just really bitter about the world. She's really bitter, and she makes me sad. I think she's just bitter about her situation in the world, and she's just taking out on other people. And I go, what can you say? What can you do? The thing is, I don't know how she couldn't find a job like this, because she was also complaining about that. But you're not supposed to discriminate based on disability, right? It's protected as long as you can do the job. So I'm not sure how she couldn't find anything, or if she didn't, you could bring it to someone. But then again, it's easier to say that than to actually do it. Like, what are the actionable steps to bring this up to get a job, you know, to the proper channels? It's hard to say. AM hours and... Oh, yeah. Yeah, you might be right about them being tired. Yeah, during returns too, you tend to get people more mad. Yeah, no, it wasn't at me, it was at the previous employee that helped her. And I think just about her situation, because I've heard her before and she just always seems to be angry. Because I've seen her in the store before. She always seems to be angry and... I just... What can you say? I feel like she's given up. And the thing is, when you're like that, when you're mad all the time, then you're gonna get that back and it's just gonna reaffirm what you believe about the world, you know? And what can you say? Try to be happier? She's not happy. Try to be nicer? She's angry, so she's not gonna be nice. What can you do? But yeah, and it's just a lot of... She was just saying things about the previous employee mostly. She wasn't being mean to me, but she just kept going on and on about it. And she was very mad. And then I got that one, and then I got a different one who... I got a different one who... When they were doing their card, it was being declined. And I showed them where to swipe it and everything. And they were very mad at me, you know, like saying I was doing something... I must be doing something wrong. And to get a manager, and not quite yelling, but raising their voice a bit. But in the end, they used the wrong card, so it wasn't me. But I didn't say anything, and they seemed a bit humbled after anyway, so it's okay. I did sort of wonder, if you've done that like once with me, then you must have done it before. So have you not learned from before? You know, I don't know. People are funny. But at least I didn't do something wrong there, which is good, because I really had the potential to mess up that day. Because I was really tired, and with one person there was a few people's checking out. It was really slow. I was just so sleepy, and then after that I had to oh yeah, this is schedule. Hi, Lauren. I'm okay. Just sleepy after a long work week. How are you? And... Oh yeah, so I worked there from 9 until... What time? It was supposed to be 2 o'clock, but it ended up being closer to 2:30. And I got a lunch break, and I thought I didn't get a lunch break because it was supposed to be a 5-hour shift. But, they gave me one anyway. I thought that they purposely gave me a 5-hour shift so they won't give me a lunch break, because I think it's only required for 5.5 and over. But they gave me one, and I didn't have any food, so I just... I just sat there with my eyes closed for a long time. And then I read a little bit, and then I almost fell asleep, and then I went back to work. But like I thought it would have made me a lot sleepier to slow down like that. My quiet life 2D model. Oh, I see. That seems fun. I'm not really... I don't know, I don't have the patience for this creative stuff these days. Clients for me is 5 hours. Oh, you mean that a lunch is required after 5 hours? Is that what you mean by compliance? Sure, you can send it. I have a... in the Discord I have an artwork tab. I don't know how else I will see it because I don't have links enabled in chat just to protect myself and others. Or I guess on Twitter, if you have on Twitter, you could. And there, link your Twitter. I don't know how else to see it. Oh, well, I guess it's still a link, but you could tell me your Twitter handle. Anyways, who's listening? Oh yeah, work. Well, I don't join any other Discords. I only have my own. I don't join any others. Yeah. Oh, you meant to send you a request to your username. That makes sense because it's not like a link to join. When did I say B? Sorry. And what else that day? Oh wait, so then they finish at 2:30 and oh okay. I'll figure out how to do that then after stream. I don't know tech stuff that well. I never sent requests personally. Maybe just do it through. Oh wait, I don't even know if I can send links. Hold on. Oh, you wouldn't be around after stream anyway. It's not making much sense of this. Hold on, I can do this attack. My stream might crash if I try to use Discord during it. My computer is running on fumes, but I'll try. I think there's a way. Oh no, my mouse isn't working. There you go. I think there's a way to send. It's so slow. Invite people. Okay. I see. So you could do it off the stream. I'll try. It has a verification thing, so I'm not sure if it would bypass it or not. If you do personal invites, probably not because the invite that people used to click through is an invite nonetheless. Oh, it says it has to be a friend. Invite friend. It doesn't. Your name doesn't come up here. Settings for whatever. Okay, hold on. I'll try one more thing. I tried to do a personal one, but that's fine. I know where I can find it. I think I do override by bot settings. Bot settings. I can find it through the Twitch description. Yay! Twitch description. Wait. Wait. Maybe tutorial. Oh wait, I don't know. Let me mute this tab just in case. It's gonna play whatever's on the home screen. It's too slow. I muted the whole site. I wonder if that does anything. This computer is so slow. It's just so slow. Okay. Stop breathing. There we go. It's taking about 5 seconds to tab. Ta-da! It's complete. There you go. The slowest invite ever. My goodness, okay. I am gonna exit out of the Discord because it's definitely gonna make it hard on my computer. I alt tabbed like 4 seconds ago and I'm still here. Okay. I'll bring this back. Well, we can. There you go. In case you're still here, though, you might be gone because I took a million years. But anyway, after the shift was done, I kept meaning to go to Office Depot to get to work early to go to Office Depot so I could look at the monitors to see if there was a curved one. And it is all weird. And but I that's funny. I don't know. It's okay. I wanted to go look at the monitors, but because I got off work early, I could finally go. So they didn't have very many monitors, but they had one ultra wide curve monitor, and it looked kind of cool. It looked kind of good to my eyes. Except I'm not gonna get an ultra wide, so I don't know if it's worth it. But maybe if I got a big monitor and it was curved, it would look nice. A 16:9. It did feel kind of nice on my eyes, you know. It didn't actually feel like it would take much to get used to it. But I don't want an ultra wide, so I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it. Oh, you're still here. And like I said, I probably want to use it as a chat monitor. What? What do you mean? What request? You mean friends? I don't have friends on there. No friends. Only talk to people in Discord. Oh, are you selling stuff? I see. Yeah, I'm saving money right now. I can't. Anyways. Oh right, the big one, the fat one. This threw me off. I'm very. What? What are you waiting for? Isn't fair to catch you in delirium. You're very good, huh? Hi. Hello, Isu. Hello. But I think there's probably not a reason to. Interesting emote. There's not a reason to buy one that's. That's what I'm saying. To buy a curved one that's not ultra wide, right? And then I would use it for chat later, maybe, and turn it on its side all the way. And then it would be kind of weird if it were curved, I think, to have it horizontal. So, vertical. You know, it's bad when they're mixing up horizontal and vertical. But, I think Yes. I think yes. mm, there's something... There's another thing I found that is kind of... Oh wait, the days. I remembered another thing. So I think I'll just buy one that's straight. Because I'm used to it, and I think I'll use it for a child later when they've gained my setup even more. Yeah, but I'm only using one display for now. Just in the future I might turn into a tab monitor if I have the money. Or one day. And then I could get maybe a curved one that's bigger later. Yeah. You know, they have monodromes that are dual monodromes. They have those, but I don't know if I'm gonna get one, so they'll just be an empty arm for a while. I don't know when I get it, so I think I'll just get a single arm. And besides, I doubt you can find ones that turn that turn 360 for two arms, because they're probably gonna be messing with each other at that rate. I'm sure they exist, but I don't want to go hunting for it. So just one arm now, and I think not curved one. One that I'll use later on for a tap. But for now, will be for everything. And we'll see in the future. I don't know if I'm gonna ever monetize this. I tried to. I don't know. Like I said, I just like chatting here. And I feel weird about it. I can just work. It's fine. I don't know. I mean, it would be cool if at least I could support the hobby itself. Like for a model or for a PC or setup upgrades. But I don't know. I'll think about it some more. I said that I would do it once I move, but I don't know yet. I'll think about it. Probably whatever people want is what I'll do. No, but I don't... If it's dire, then I shouldn't be... I shouldn't be here anyway. I should just be out there. I shouldn't rely on people in here. I won't. If I can't take that. So I'll never be for it being dire. Just... I wonder if it's a good idea just to support the hobby itself, but I'll think about it. It's because it's more expensive than others, especially if you want a decent model. Like, I definitely can't get a model when I move now, because I need the money while I wait to get a job. So, but anyways, this was Friday. 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 Yes, Saturday. Okay. I'll keep it like this then. I think if I ever do monetize it, thing is, if you do start doing the Twitch partner thingy, then you can never undo it. So I don't want that. You can never take the ads away fully, and you can never have 0 ads, even if you want to. So I don't want to do that, but you can do like an outside service thing. Oh, I see. That's true. I mean, but it would be cool if you could see expressions too. But yeah, you could use third-party things, and then it wouldn't mess with the no ad experience. You know? Besides, I'm not really one that has like a lot of emotes playing at the screen or like very overwhelming things like that. Even if I did have a model, I wouldn't have that kind of stuff, or like hype train stuff, or names at the bottom flowing, tons of alerts, that kind of stuff, because it's a bit overwhelming, you know. I just prefer that it's a calm interface. But it would be cool just to see expressions and everything, and to see the full vision of me and my model. That would be cool. But it's kind of like jingling bells, so it does kind of keep people interested. But I guess I'm probably too low energy for it to be enough anyway. I don't really want it. I'm just maybe in the future though of a third party thing, but I'll think about it. It wouldn't be for a while. I don't know. I'm not that comfortable. Yeah. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. I forgot to mention too. I think it was on Friday night before I went to work early at the retail. At the retail place. My yeah, because it was after we did the flights. Right. But I never want to think of it as a job, you know. I always have other stuff or be trying to get other stuff. Because I don't want to rely on people through here. Even if I didn't say I was. I don't want that. This is just my hobby. And it'd be nice if the hobby supported, so that would be cool. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, things do get complicated when you mix in monetary stuff, so now you keep simple. Oh yeah, on Friday they want me to help with a workshop together, so I found another thing that I kind of find difficult to do in my head, which is like flip objects over in space, 3D space in my head, like 3D diagrams of furniture, flip them over, or like wood boards to see the correct direction. I kind of am a bit slow about that. Yeah. So I found another thing. Hooray! But she said it would take 20 minutes, and as expected, it took 2 hours. Just whatever time my mom says something is gonna take to help her with, multiply it by at least 3, and then whatever time she says we're leaving, add at least 15 minutes. So, and then you'll be right around the time. This one was even longer than an hour though. But it did take a while. It did. But what I think would be nice too though is that Amanda, more people would be able to. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. I'm not that used to it. Thank you. Hello. So, what was I saying? On Friday, so it took about 2 hours to build, and it came out looking okay. Thank you for following. Atramentus. Thank you. Hope your stream was nice. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. A bit. My brain is a bit slow right now. I'm really sleepy. Hope you're doing okay. So, I had to help her with that for 2 hours, and then that was even before I could shower any, so I just stayed up the whole night, and that's why I was so tired. Biking on my way to work, and then the people being mean. But at least I got to go to Office Depot to check out the monitor. So I think I decided on a flat one. Yeah, for the first one, a decent flat one that has a good sale, a good Black Friday sale. Good morning. I'll look for that and a few other things, but I think I've decided that. And then for a second one, maybe I could have a slight curve, because it is easier on the eyes. For sure. Although maybe it would be weird to have a flat monitor and a curved monitor together. But I think a lot of people have that, right? Because the old monitors were flat, and they just used that as a second one. I imagine it might be kind of weird to switch perspectives, so... Oh, you do? Is it weird to switch between them, or are you used to it? Yeah, that's what I wanna do. In the future though, not too now. I think I saw some decent flat ones for like 70 bucks, 80 bucks on sale. And then the Newegg has like, I think they're called doorbusters, that might be Best Buy. So maybe I'll look at those too. Maybe it would be weird switching between ones that are different ratios though. I don't know, like an ultra wide and a normal 916 might be a bit awkward. Or you're the same ratio. Anyways, so I had time to kill. I went to work. Oh, but they're the same size. Okay. Same ratio. Okay, got it. Anyway, like I said, I was red from that few things. I had to wear foundation. I'm not used to wearing makeup, so it looked quite bad, I think. But I tried. I did my best. I borrowed my mom's. And it was too dark, but I tried it. So it wouldn't look so bad. So I biked to work. I had to reapply it there because it was so hot out, and it's not water resistant or anything. And I got sunscreen in my eye, so it was burning the whole ride there. And when I got to work, my eye was bright red from irritation. And I washed my face in the bathroom, and I was so tired I forgot to lock the door. And I had to change into my work uniform. And I'm really self-conscious, so you know I'm tired if I forget to lock the door in public while changing. So my coworker walked in on me. Luckily I had a bra on at least, but that was really awkward. We did not talk after that. It was really embarrassing, but it's fine, she's a girl, whatever. It could have been worse, at least it wasn't shared bathrooms. It was very embarrassing. I was cooling off a bit before I changed. What can you do? I don't know how tired I have to be to do that. Very tired. Cause oh well, I shouldn't think about it too much. I'm sure she forgot already. Hopefully she forgot. I don't know. But next time I'll try to remember. It's in my brain I locked it. I force locked it. Yeah. But in reality I didn't move it. So I had to get ready, and then what's that word? And then I waited a while. Yeah, hopefully. I waited a while. Oh, I got a hat from the restaurant with the logo on it because I guess because I was going out to represent them, but I misplaced my school hat for the longest time, and I found it right after they gave me a new one. I guess it got jealous and came out to compete. It's okay. But yeah. So I wore that there. I waited for a while. I tried to make myself useful while I waited, sweeping around and whatnot. But we'll see. I was just waiting to go in the car with two other people I hadn't really seen before, and they were related to, I forgot that they're the in-laws of one of the owners. So they drove me in the back and we get into this, how do you describe it? Like a bunch of tents near a river. It was really beautiful, the view too. And we had so much time to kill because we went there at like 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. and the event really started at like 6:30. And we only needed like 30 minutes to set up. So we had 2 hours to do nothing. So I got to look out over the river. It was really beautiful. And look at all the stalls. I got to do a lot of people watching. And there was one guy that looked like the statue of David, except buffer and tanner because the statue of David is marble. And float. Otherwise, pretty similar. Sometimes when I see really beautiful people, I blink pretty fast. So I was blinking pretty fast, but I didn't. I didn't want to look at him too much because it's weird, and it was just very beautiful. I don't know, but the restaurant he was working for, he, no. It was, what was it called? Oh wait, I can't say what it's called. It's a local restaurant, it's not a chain. It had a weird name, so I looked it up. I want to know what food that they served there. And then when I was going to the website, it was like right there, a bio for this guy that I purposely tried not to look at. And I felt weird, like I was looking up for this reason, but I didn't know that they had bios there. But I guess they only have a few employees. But he's like the main chef. His bio says he's a natural bodybuilder, so it makes a lot of sense why he's so buff. But yeah, and I felt a bit weird. I didn't even look under the staff or anything. But it's just I try not to go there for the remainder of the time. But it was kind of a fun game to play. And I saw also one of the restaurants there was one that my friend, not my friend, but someone I was with on the volleyball team in middle school, her parents owned it. I was scared she would be there. I really hoped I wouldn't see anyone that I used to go to school with. So, but luckily she wasn't there. The people running the booth were older. And oh, blah, 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 blah. What else? It was very interesting. It was very interesting. The people who came there were also pretty and overwhelmingly pretty blonde and fancy clothes. So yeah, it would have been. I wasn't ready. I don't think you're ever really ready though. And there was this one girl that later on that looked like she kind of recognized me, but I didn't recognize her. She kind of reminded me of the girl from Bridge to Terabithia, if you know that movie. Where she dies after she tries to swing over to their fantasy world. On the rope, on the tree rope tree. Tree rope. That's right. When it snaps. I really like that movie. But they showed it in school. They showed it in school for you too. It has kind of a lot of serious scenes in it to be shown in school. Like trouble at home and she dies. She actually does die. It's pretty heavy for what, like 3rd graders? I guess you don't fully understand at that point. Even had Twinkies. Right. She kind of reminded me of her, but that evening was pretty interesting. I'm not confident enough to go up to booths to get samples and stuff, but the couple people I went with, they were an older couple, they did, but it wasn't really meant for the workers. It was meant for the richer people that went there, that paid to be there, and be part of the event and the auction. There's a lot of drinking, and there was a DJ who also played the saxophone. Hi, Nat. And the music was so loud, and we had this in the booth next to us. There was this older woman who was banging this pot constantly and dancing, and she was so cute. I had a fun time watching her. And she was adorable. And I love old people, but they were and one time the music, while the DJ was singing, the music went out, so we just heard this very off-key singing, and it was pretty funny. He also twerked during one of the songs. And there's a few people on dance, but I really admire their courage. It was silly. It was fun. And there was an announcer from the local radio, and she had a very radio announcer voice. Like the model for it. She must have been patient zero of radio announcer woman voices. Yes. Certainly that makes sense. The one from which all others spawn. It was kind of fancy. Sort of. And, the songs are actually quite catchy that the DJ was playing, and he was so into doing the wiki wiki. Wiki wiki. You know what I mean? Yeah, the blueprint. He was very into the wiki wiki. And it was fun, even though I was bouncing a little bit. But there were a lot of people taking pictures, but mostly it was on my back because I was just preparing the food at the back. I think mostly they could have done it without me, except during that like 1 30-minute rush where we really needed yeah, the old turntables. Do you? It's 80 degrees here. 85 degrees here. Yes. But they also just randomly pick up the sax during doing some of the songs and play along with them. That was fun too. I wish it was snowy here. We have so much Christmas music on the radio about what Christmas is, and then I look out and it's just so sunny and green as always. Very good for you. I'm not jealous. I don't. It's just frozen rain, okay? Not only do we get All I Want for Christmas Is You, we also get by Mariah Carey. We also get All I Want for Christmas Is You by unknown cover singer 1, 2, and 3. So there's a lot of variety this time of year. You'd be surprised. Every song is Christmas. Honestly, I haven't quite gotten sick of it yet. But I feel it coming on slowly but surely. Father. Exactly. Who cares? I know what solids are. You know, liquids are cooler than solid materials, I would say, because they change shape to match their container. Can solids do that? I don't think so. Exactly. Now don't point out that they're so small that they really could. out your container effectively because I don't want to hear it. I don't wanna know. No, I don't want snow because it'll be hard to bike. No, the snow has made its way into your brain. It's a it's it's a secret agent. It's turned you. It's turned you into a snow enthusiast, but it's not true. You actually wish there wasn't snow, but snow has made you believe that you like it. If it did snow here, I think the last time it snowed here was the Ice Age anyway. So I think your hopes will be fulfilled. Anyways, so the bird dancing, and many people. I didn't really talk to those people there. Once I came into the booth, I just stayed at the back end, put my back towards it. I hope there aren't many photos of me. They have to put stuff towards the front too. And people are taking a lot of pictures, but what can I do? Everyone has a camera in their pocket. If I go outside, there's nothing I can do. It will happen sometimes on accident. Best thing is just to not be someone who attracts a lot of attention. And just be background character and it'll be okay. I do have a camera phobia though. Picture phobia. I think the place I'm moving will have snow. I think so. But yeah, this kind of phobia just reinforced my people phobia. So I really do. I don't think about it like that, but I really do hate it. I wish I were invisible to a camera. If only I were a full vampire. Then I would be, wouldn't I? What else? Good, yeah. Good about. That sounds fun. I wonder how much snow you could jump into. How much is enough to be pillowy enough for you to not break your arms and legs from a high jump? What's the limit? I don't know. Maybe you should test it and tell me. Also, if you break your leg or arm, don't worry because it's already on ice. So, I think you should take these out. Carry these tests out. Since I can't do it because there's no snow here. And if I set it up artificially, then... well, it wouldn't be accurate. Of course. But if it's really powdery, then maybe it would barely hold you. Maybe it would compact into a couple inches. Yeah. But you have to try it still. These are just hypotheses. You can't have that in the world of science. Untested hypotheses, can we? So those of us who have snow will have to carry out the experiment. So who is that? Nat and Raktor. Thank you for volunteering based on your environment. Very good. Tell me the results when you're in the hospital. Only the normal number so you can text still. So you can tell me in Discord. Okay? I won't make you do it twice. If you break your arm once, that's enough. You need to pay for seeing snow. I mean, you need to give accurate scientific results. I'll allow it. But maybe wait a few minutes, just... not because we want you to suffer or anything in experiment, but... for the sake of science, so you can truly record how you feel. I want it to also be a qualitative study, you do understand, don't you? Do you feel betrayed? Do you feel cold? You feel both cold and betrayed. You know, you need a few minutes after the shock wears off to truly understand these feelings, so just wait until then to call an ambulance, okay? And maybe give them the wrong address so they have to drive around a little extra, so you have a little more time to write down your thoughts. Okay? Good. Good. I'll hold you to it then. So, we ran out of food pretty fast. It depends on how well you record these feelings. It has to be passable as part of our experiment. So I do expect you to be written properly. I would like a final draft while you're still in the position. That way you don't forget anything. Grammar and punctuation and everything. Oh, were you? Oh, I'm never gonna make it. Never gonna make it into Science on Society. It's flaky test subjects like this. I mean, not test subjects. Co-experimenters. Yes. Oh, we could have tricked you then. Ah, good. Well, I guess you're back in. So, what day? Oh yeah, the festival. Drinking, people. I guess there wasn't that much going on, but it was good for people watching, and we ran out of food pretty fast, so we left after the people started coming, after about 2 hours. So, maybe even less than that. So we spent just about as much time waiting as actually doing what we had to do. I sort of wonder if she asked me to go into work just because she hasn't asked me much in general. Or maybe she just wanted to get me out there, you know? I don't know. Because they didn't really need me. Maybe during the peak they needed me, but otherwise, I was just doing nothing. But I'll take it. My time was paid for, so I'll take it. And I do feel bad, like I'm making people feel uncomfortable if I don't talk. Oh, I must find this cookie man to my study. It's already 6:37. Oh no. I have to clean up the kitchen. I'll try to be fast. I had a lot to talk about since I haven't been here for a week. Well, I hadn't enlisted him yet. I wonder if you could do so post-mortem. Or mortis. Yes. What time is it gone now? Well, right, so we left pretty early. I hope I didn't make them uncomfortable. Yeah, I have a lot to say. By not talking, but maybe I think as long as I don't seem weird, then they'll be okay with it. Just being a more quiet person. I don't want to make them uncomfortable. No, those are just assumptions. He knows how valuable the results are. When he sees his bone, he must wish he could clap with pure joy and excitement, and elation at bringing forward science. What does it bring forward exactly? Yes. So anyways, I got back there, I saw the nice guy, nice shadowing guy. I clocked out and I biked home very slowly, very sleepily, and then I slept. I showered and slept for a long time. I think I slept for 15 hours. And then I went to work today. Oh, and I left the house at 8:40 and I got back at like 8:40. So it was almost exactly 12 hours. But if you count the time that I was just waiting around without working, it's probably closer to 9. That's good. 2 jobs, 9 hours. It's good. Good day for me. So, and I think at my retail job we're closing about an hour later. So, I guess I'll have a bit more time soon. And then I went to my job today, and no people that were really... no people that were really mean or anything. It was a normal day, but I again felt so tired. I don't think I've made up for the sleep debt throughout the week. I don't think those 15 hours are enough. No, I fell asleep while watching stuff yesterday. I only watched 30 minutes and then I passed right out. And then... dancing emoji is so cute. You start watching it. It's memorizing like a pendulum. What was I saying? And so... I passed out really fast and it was watching. I'm not... It's 3 times as engaging. This pleases monkey brain, doesn't it? It does, it does. Yes. I can see why. Must have been a lot of effort put into see more. What was I saying? What was I doing? Oh. Slept, woke up, went to work. I got my schedule for the other restaurant. And she put me on Wednesday today, but I'm already booked for Wednesday. I guess so. That's interesting as you're thinking of it. Are they just... Is it really fast or are they just off time? It seems consistent to where they start. I think they're just off time. Oh. Wait, anyway. You're distracting me too. You're dragging me into it. Wait, no. No, you might be right because I think it's changed. But which one is faster is the question. We'll have to time each emote individually. And we'll see. Then we'll see. Because the timing has changed. So it might actually be faster, but which one? My sleepy eyes can't tell. No, I think it might be right actually. Because it's changing. They never left. They're never out of style, don't you know? Yeah. It's changing, so the speeds must be different. It's not just different start time. Okay. Another one that stayed off in a similar way for a while, I thought, but... kind of... I'm still a student. Food. That's not what we were talking about. Sleep. Yes. So then I saw the schedule. And she put me on Wednesday. Really? Oh no. What do I do for my next stream then? Ugh. It's 2 versus 1, Vector. I think we win. Human trials are back on by majority rule. Right, and I already have my other job scheduled there, but I need to work the restaurant job as much as possible because I've only been getting 2 days a week. And the week before last week I only got 1 day, and it pays much better than my retail job. So I really need to work there if I'm scheduled there. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess say that somebody could and they really need me, and then ask to work the morning. And just get angry people again. Yeah. Because maybe if I just take a different shift that day, they'll let it go. But I really don't want to do another double day like that. But I don't really have a choice. Because I need to work the restaurant job. I need to. Thing is, I only know the schedule a few days in advance, so I can't account for this before they put me on the other schedule. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? Go to sleep early that day, I guess. I'm not sure what time opening is, but I could go from opening to 3:30. I don't know. Anyways, I should go soon. I don't have work tomorrow, but I have a lot of sleeping to do. And trying to dispute the false cash advance charge and returning stuff. And staring at the wall. It's very busy. Very busy day tomorrow. And oh yeah, and because she has that party, I will have to look for new flights. And we'll have to change the time. Of the tour. I'm to change the time of the tour, and it's coming up so soon. I'm really excited to live on my own. I really want to. I won't have to do other people's dishes anymore. I won't be bothered anymore when I don't want to be. The house will be quiet. I can organize things the way I want. I'm so excited. I can stream whenever. I can stream normal hours. It's just... it'll be good. It'll be really... really exciting. Yeah, I hope that me streaming normal hours won't be bad for you though. Oh, the free ones. They're very versatile. I like the random one too. It's cute. That's good that you don't need them, because I do not have any to offer you. Not on Twitch. I've got nothing. Yeah, I think that's everything. I only meant to talk for 30 minutes. I still meant for it to be a short stream, but it ended up being 2 hours and 30 minutes. But I figured I should probably wrap up the week, since it's been a week since we talked, and this is the end of the week, and a lot's gone on, and it's been kind of a tiring, not the best week, but yeah. I see. It would be very weird for you not to be there. I don't know how much I'll change the timing, because for as long as I can be, I'm gonna wanna be awake at night, so I might look for another job that has similar hours, like evening to night. You know? I think I'll definitely try to find a job in restaurant work though, versus just plain hourly. That's where the money is. Being a server. That's where it is, as an entry-level worker. The thing is, I'm just not that good at being super personable, but I'll do my best. Okay, enjoy your meeting. See ya. Bye bye. Bye. I'm going soon too. I guess that's true. That's true. But it was good. This is a good week wrap up. It was. So I think it's good. I did a longer stream to include everything. It's good to hear me exhausted again. Huh? Do you work tomorrow? Probably it's Monday. You probably do. But I remember you say you don't have 2-day weekend, so I don't know when your weekend is done. It can't be Saturday, Sunday then. So I don't know. Okay, well, I hope your work goes okay. Oh, Saturday, Tuesday. Okay, that's good. I think today I have Saturday, Monday. Oh, right, Thursday. I might have Thursday as well. Oh, I wonder. Oh, maybe I shouldn't do anything then. Because I don't think my family's gonna be around. I think I'll just be alone. Because my mom's going to visit family. And then I think, I don't know, my brother's going to friends maybe. So maybe I'll stream and we could do something. But I don't have hand cam for us to make Thanksgiving food. Or else we would make green bean casserole. But yeah, maybe we'll do something, or maybe not, because people will be with families and stuff. But I guess there are plenty of people who don't have anyone to hang out with. Yeah, or maybe they're Thanksgiving games or something. I don't know. I guess that's not really a normal theme stream. Not one of the major ones like Halloween or Christmas or New Year's. Oh yeah, I think you told me about those. I think you sent us still of it before. If they're the same ones. If not, you might be a TikTok mashed potato connoisseur. In which case, you might need a restraining order. Gone too deep. Alright, thank you. Thank you for listening to my tire babbling. Sorry. I've been gone for give or take 2 millennia. But thank you for being here anyway. And yeah, I'm excited for new stuff to move out, and I hope the schedule will be okay for you and anyone else who comes in here. We'll see it. I don't know what it will be like yet. And I don't know how long it will take to move, but maybe a few days off streaming. And then when I get a new PC, we could play more games. I'm really excited. Oh, I think you asked me when I was gonna get the PC. It said November. It said it would be ready by, I think, the 26th, but I probably won't get it by then. But I think you can get it until the 1st of December, so let me look at the... Oh wait, we don't have that much time. I have to ask my mom if she'll drive me, because this isn't something I can get an Uber for. It's too expensive. Also, Ubers are expensive. I'll have to ask my mom soon, when she has time. Oh, okay. Good thing I looked at the calendar now. I thought the 1st of December was pretty far away. For some reason. Okay. Good night. Goodbye. Good night. Sleep well or super well. Whichever one you like. Sleep the wellest. Hopefully. Thank you. I hope your week goes well too. Good night.